Walking alone through the freezing night, breath turning white beneath the streetlights. My fingertips ache, but my chest is colder. Every memory deepens the winter inside me. The promise we made that day still sleeps beneath the snow. No matter how I call or reach, it drifts away like a quiet breath. Can you hear me? Does my voice still reach the winter sky? On fading footprints, I keep stepping on the same place again. Loneliness has no name but stays beside me softly, and the cold wind pushes my back to move on. Laughing and crying in the night, I'm still alive. I draw a circle on the frozen window, tracing the blurred scenery gently. Memories are kind yet cruel, imitating warmth, testing my heart. The words you gave me still echo deep inside my chest, so painfully quiet, yet never fading, shining more honestly than winter stars. Do you feel it? This heartbeat still reaches towards you. My hands keep reaching for the broken line. I can't stop. Tears melt faster than snow and flow away. This night is too gentle to command me to be strong. Even trembling, I am still breathing here. If spring will come someday, I will no longer run away, holding pain and regret in my arms. I will forgive me who keeps walking, so I won't be bound by your shadow. But I won't forget either. I see it now, a distant blurry light ahead. Inside my frozen heart, a tiny warmth flicker. Sadness may never end, but its shape will slowly change. Beyond the white breath, I see myself softly smiling, until the day I can say, this is where I begin. Snow is still falling, but I won't stop anymore. Only my footsteps melting into the quiet night, carrying a new season toward me. I start singing as the winter breeze against my face. Cold wind tracing softly every fragile empty place. The city glows in quiet light that trembles in the air, and every step I take just leads me back to you somewhere. My breath becomes a ghost that fades before it speaks, and every memory of you still makes my knees feel weak. I hold the night like something precious I can't lose, while winter gently wraps me in the silence that I choose. I place a cup for you the way my hands remember well. The empty chair still carries stories I can't tell. I talk to space as if your voice might answer me, pretending for a moment who we used to be. So hear my voice across the snow. I'm singing so I won't let go, even if you're far beyond this frozen sky. I'll keep your name alive each time I cry. I fall like I break, I stay. And winter cannot wash our dreams away. Even if tomorrow never brings you near, I'll keep singing through this quiet fear. Streetlights flicker softly when fate mirror how I feel, and every silent second makes the loneliness more real. I trace your fading shadow on the frosted window skin, watching how it disappears, like love we couldn't keep within. The room grows smaller every time I softly speak your name, and every sound of winter whispers that I'm still the same. I turn my head as if your arms might still be near, but only cold embraces me and steals another tear. I press my hands together for the love we couldn't save, thanking every fragile joy and every scar it gave. Because the warmth we had still beats inside my chest, like hidden fire that never comes to rest. So listen to this winter song for you, a trembling truth that still believes our love was true. Even though the snow has buried what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat resting in my hands. I smile, I kneel, I rise, I fall, and still your name runs through it all. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through this endless time. If someday another dawn allows our hearts away the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand beneath this quiet silver light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I mend, I break, I heal, I stay, and still this voice won't fade away. Even if you vanish like tracks in falling snow, my heart remembers more than you know. Snow keeps falling softly over everything I am, covering the trembling secrets resting in my hands. And though the space beside me still remains alone tonight, I whisper softly to the love that kept me bright. Winter will pass, but this voice will remain, singing quietly inside my heart again.
I start singing as the winter night begins to breathe. Cold air slips beneath my skin where your memory still lives. Streetlights shimmer softly like they know the truth I hide. And every breath I take is just your echo deep inside. My footsteps leave these fragile marks upon the silver ground, like promises we couldn't keep and never wrote down. I reach into the darkness for the warmth that once was you, but winter only answers with a distant fading blue. I place a cup for you the same as every night before, pretending if I blink enough you'll walk back through that door. The chair across from me still knows the shape of you. In silence holds the words we never said. So hear my voice across the snow. I'm singing so I won't let go. Even if you're lost beyond this frozen sky, I'll keep your name alive. Each time I cry, I fall, I shake, I break, I stay. And winter cannot wash our hearts away. lights are trembling like they mirror how I feel. Every glowing memory flickers more and more unreal. I trace your silhouette upon the frosted window pane, watching how it melts like love dissolving into rain. The room grows smaller when I whisper what we were, and every sound of winter makes the past begin to stir. I turn my head like you might still be standing there, but only snow embraces me with cold and empty air. I press my hands together for the things we couldn't say, thanking every gentle joy for all the scars it gave, because the love that couldn't stay still breathes in me, like hidden embers under winter's frozen sea. So listen to this winter song for you, a trembling truth that knows our love was true. Even though the snow has buried what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat resting in my hands. I smile, I ache, I kneel, I rise, and still your shadow colors all my skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through this endless time. If someday a softer dawn allows our eyes to meet, I'd greet you with a steady breath and bittersweet heartbeat. And if our roads are never meant to cross again, I'll thank this winter for the love that still remains, because I held you in a way the world can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand beneath this quiet silver light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I mend, I break, I heal, I stay, and still this voice won't fade away. Even if you vanish like tracks in falling snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Snow keeps falling softly over everything I am, covering the trembling secrets resting in my hands. And though the place beside me still remains alone tonight, I whisper softly to the love that kept me bright. Winter will move forward, days will change their face, but this quiet song will never leave this place. I close my eyes and feel the night grow deep, and winter sings with me until I sleep.
I start singing as the winter air begins to bite. Soft white shadows stretch across the silent night. My breath turns into fragile ghosts that vanish in the cold, while every buried memory wakes up inside my soul. Streetlights glow like fading stars that don't know where to shine, and all the words we couldn't say still echo in my mind. I reach into the darkness for the warmth that once was real, but winter holds me gently with a numbness I can't feel. I place a cup for you the way I always used to do, pretending for a moment this room still belongs to two. The empty chair remembers every laugh inside, and I keep sitting here as hours pass me by. So hear my voice across the snow. I'm singing so I won't let go. Beyond this frozen sky, I'll keep your name alive each time I cry. I fall, I ache, I breathe, I stay, and winter can't erase the love we gave away. Even if tomorrow never brings you near, I'll keep singing through this trembling fear. Your fading shadow on the frosted window pane, watching how it slips away like tears disguised as rain. The room grows smaller every time I speak your name, as if the world is folding inward just to hide the pain. I turn as if I'll see you standing in the glow, but only winter greets me with a gentle aching snow. I press my hands together for the love we couldn't save, thanking every fragile dream and every wound it gave, because the warmth we couldn't keep still breathes in me, like hidden sparks beneath the frozen sea. So listen to this winter song for you, a trembling truth that still believes our love was true. Even though the snow has buried what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat sleeping in my hands. I smile, I break, I kneel, I rise, and still your shadow colors all my skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through this endless time. If someday a softer dawn allows our hearts to meet, I'll greet you with a trembling breath and bittersweet heartbeat. And if our paths are never meant to cross again, I'll thank this winter for the love that still remains, because I held you in a way the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand beneath the silver quiet light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I mend, I break, I heal, I stay, and still this voice won't fade away. Even if you vanish like tracks in falling snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Snow keeps falling softly over everything I am, covering the tremulous secrets resting in my hands. And though the space beside me still remains alone tonight, I whisper to the love that kept me bright. Winter will pass, but this voice will remain, singing quietly inside my heart again.
I started singing the second wind touches my skin. Cold air slips through every place, my heart is caved in. Streetlights blur like distant stars that forgot their names. And I walk through quiet snow that covers all our yesterdays. My breath draws little ghosts that fade before they speak, and every step reminds me how a promise can be weak. I hold the night like it's the only thing that stays, while memories of you keep threading through these frozen days. I set a place for you the way my hands remember well. Fork and cup and silence share the stories they don't tell. Steam is rising slowly like a prayer that can't be heard, and in the space you used to fill, I cannot place a word. Please hear my voice across the wire. I'm singing so I won't disappear tonight. Even if you stand beyond the wind and snow, my heart keeps walking where you used to go. I fall, I shake, I break, I breathe. Yeah, winter will not take what we believed. Even if tomorrow can't return your name, I'll keep calling softly, all the same. The station lights are humming like a tired lullaby. Trains are leaving one by one as if they know goodbye. I watch the rails stretch out like lines we couldn't cross, each one shining faintly with the echo of our loss. I touch the glass that separates the warmth and night, feeling now the cold outside and inside fit just right. Your shadow flickers at the edge of every room I see, and even though I know it's gone, it still keeps following me. I press my palms together for the things we couldn't save, thanking every fragile joy and every wound it gave, because the love that couldn't stay still breathes in me like hidden fire underneath the frozen sea. So listen to this winter song for you, a trembling truth that knows our love was true. Even though the snow has buried all we planned, I still feel your rhythm beating in my hands. I smile, I weep, I rise, I fall, and still your name runs through it all. Some distant dawn allows our eyes to meet again. I'll greet you with a quiet heart and soft, familiar pain. And if the paths we walk are meant to never cross once more, I'll bow to winter for the love I still adore. Because I held you in a way the world can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand here where the silver season lies, with unshed tears and unafraid eyes. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I mend, I break, I heal, I stay, and still this voice won't fade away. Even if you vanish like tracks in falling snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Yeah. Snow keeps drifting over streets that whisper low, covering the traces of the places we would go. The seat across from me is empty but not gone. It holds the shape of you that lingers on and on. Winter will move forward, days will change their face, but this quiet song will never leave this place. I close my eyes and let the final echo start, and winter lays its hand upon my heart. Silence fills the space where laughter used to flame. So hear my voice across the snow. I'm singing so my heart won't let you go. Even if you're lost beyond this frozen air, I keep the warmth like you are still right there. I break, I fall, I breathe, I stay, and winter can't erase what love once gave. Even if tomorrow never brings you near, I'll keep singing through this quiet fear. Streetlights blur like tears upon the frozen glass, and every glow remembers how our gentle days would pass. I trace your silhouette upon the window's fragile skin, watching how it fades like things we couldn't keep within. The room grows smaller every time I say your name, and every winter sound repeats our echo all the same. I turn around as if your arms might still be waiting close, but only cold embraces me the way the north wind knows. I fold my hands like praying to the things we couldn't save, thanking every fleeting joy for all the strength it gave. 'Cause even if our story couldn't stay, its heartbeat still remains inside my veins. So listen to this winter song for you, a fragile fragile vow that still believes our love was true. Even though the snow has buried what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat sleeping in my head. I smile, I ache, I fall, I rise, and still your shadow fills the skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through this frozen time. If someday another dawn allows our paths to meet, I'd welcome you with trembling breath and bittersweet heartbeat. And if the world decides our roads should never cross again, I'll thank this winter for the love that still remains. Because I cherished you in ways the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand beneath this silver quiet light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I fall, I mend, I break, I heal, and every note I sing is real. Even if you fade like footprints in the snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Snow keeps falling softly over everything I am, covering the trembling secrets resting in my hands. And though the place beside me still remains alone tonight, I whisper to the love that kept me burning bright. Winter will pass, but this voice will remain, singing quietly inside my heart again. I start singing as the winter night begins to breathe. Cold air wrapping softly around the wounds I never leave. The city glows in silver like it knows the truth I hide, and every step I take feels like a memory inside. My hands are shaking like they're holding fading light. I talk to shadows just to make the silence feel alright. But winter answers gently with a quiet endless white, and I am left alone inside this trembling night. I set a place for you the way I always do, pretending that the door might still open back to you. I hold the cup the way I once held both your hands, and whisper to the emptiness like it understands. So hear my voice across the snow. I'm singing so I won't let it go. Even if you're somewhere I can't reach, I carve your name in every breath I speak. I fall, I ache, I stand, I stay, and winter can't wash our dreams away. Even if tomorrow never brings you near, I'll keep singing through this frozen fear.
fear. And every passing moment feels like you were almost here. I trace your fading shape upon the frosted window glass, watching how it disappears like love that couldn't last. The room grows smaller when I whisper who you were, and every sound of winter makes the past begin to stir. I turn my head as if I'll hear your gentle call, but winter only holds me as the snow begins to fall. I fold my hands away, I'm praying to the past, thanking every fragile joy that wasn't meant to last, because the warmth we couldn't save is still alive, teaching me how broken hearts survive. So listen to this winter song for you, a trembling vow that still believes our love was true. Even though the snow has buried what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat sleeping in my hand. I smile, I fall, I kneel, I rise, and still your shadow fills the skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through the frozen time. Both to meet, I'd welcome you with shaking hands and unfamiliar heartbeat. And if our paths are never meant to cross again, I'll thank the winter for the love that still remains, because I cherished you in ways the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand here wrapped inside the silver light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I fall, I mend, I break, I heal, and every note I sing is real. Even if you fade like footprints in the snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Inside my heart again. Fragile voices trembling like a candle in the wind, and every sound reminds me of the place we couldn't win. The night is heavy with the echo of your steal those dreams away. Even if tomorrow never calls your name, I'll keep singing softly all the same. The city buses hum like distant winter sea, and every sound is softly tracing memories. I draw your shadow on the glass with tired heads, watching as it melts away like castles made of sand. The kettle sighs like it remembers how you breathe. The room grows smaller when I realize you had to leave. I turn to speak as if you're standing by my side, but only winter answers me with quiet, endless why. I place my hands together for the love we couldn't keep, thinking all the pain that taught my heart to weep. 'Cause even if we couldn't stay until the end, the warmth we shared still lies beneath my skin. So listen to this winter song for you, a fragile truth that still believes our love was true. Even if the world is frozen, everything we planned, I still feel your heartbeat resting in my hands. I smile, I ache, I fall, I rise, and still your memory fills the skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine again, I'll sing your name into the winter wind. If another dawn should let us meet once more, I'd welcome you like waves returning to the shore. And if we never walk the same path twice, I'll thank the winter for the tears that shaped my life. Because I loved you in a way the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand here with the season wrapped in light, holding every fragment of our quiet night. So come and hear this final winter plea, a song of everything you meant to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're still near, singing every word I wish you would hear. I fall, I heal, I break, I mend, and still this voice refuses just to end. Even if you fade like footprints in the snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. Snow keeps falling gently over everything I am, covering the scars still resting in my hands. And though the chair across from me is empty tonight, I whisper softly to the love that kept me bright. Winter will pass, but this song will remain, echoing quietly through my heart again. lyrics echo softly like a heartbeat losing pace. I reach into the empty cold for traces of your face, but only winter answers me in quiet shades of white, holding every lonely thought inside this frozen night. I set a place for you inside this quiet room, pretending you'll return before the kettle sighs too soon. I hold the cup the way I used to hold your hand, and talk to empty space like it could understand. So hear my voice across the cold. I'm singing so my heart won't fold. Even if you're somewhere I can never reach, I carve your name in every breath I speak. I break, I ache, I stand, I stay. And winter doesn't wash those dreams away. Even if tomorrow never calls you near, I'll keep singing through the silent fear. Neon lights are trembling, like they know my trembling mind. Every street remembers what we had to leave behind. I trace your shadow on the fogged up window pane, watching as it fades like memories dissolving into rain. The room grows smaller when I whisper what we lost, and every sigh reminds me of the gentle aching cost. I turn as if your voice is waiting at my side, but winter only holds me in a deeper tie. I fold my hands as if I'm praying to the past, thanking every fragile joy that couldn't last. Because the warmth we couldn't keep is still alive, quietly teaching me how hearts survive. So listen to this winter song for you, a fragile vow that still believes that love was true. Even though the snow is buried, what we planned, I still feel your heartbeat sleeping in my hands. I smile, I fall, I kneel, I rise, and still your shadow fills the skies. Even if your voice can never answer mine, I'll keep calling through the frozen time. If someday another dawn lets us meet again, I'll welcome you with grateful tears and gentle pain. And if our paths are never meant to cross once more, I'll thank this winter for the love I still adore. Because I cherished you in ways the cold can't steal. Even if the snow forgets the way it feels, I'll stand here wrapped in quiet silver light, holding every fragment of our night. So hear this final winter plea, a song of what you'll always be to me. I'm calling through the storm as if you're still near, singing every word I wish you'd hear. I fall, I mend, I break, I heal, and every note I sing is real. Even if you fade like footprints in the snow, my heart remembers more than you will know. ghost will remain, singing quietly inside my heart again.
I start singing here beneath the cold white sky. Snow is resting on the silent streets tonight. My hands are trembling like they're holding fading light, and I breathe in every memory I still cannot hide. Winter sits beside me like an old familiar friend, softly whispering the lies we swore would never end. I walk this city with a quiet, aching grace, pretending I am brave, but tears are warming up my face. I set the table in my lonely little room, two empty cups, the shadow of a dream we once consumed. And every plate remembers what we used to be, the laughter and the warmth that now exist in memory. So come back to this winter supper of lost promises, where every word we never spoke still glows within the mist. I am calling through the snowfall just to feel you near. Even if the truth is gone, my voice remains right here. I sing for you beneath the frozen air, a fragile hymn for love we could not bear. If I close my eyes, I almost hear your chair moving softly like you're still sitting there. Outside, the neon lights are blurred by winter rain, and every drop is whispering your distant name. I stir the quiet soup of thoughts inside my chest, hoping time will slow enough to let me rest. The kettle sighs the way you used to sigh at night, when you held my shoulders gently in the fading light. I try to smile the way you love to see me do, but the mirror only shows a girl still reaching out for you. I place the chopsticks where your trembling hands once stayed. I bow my head like praying for the love that couldn't stay. The room is full of silence dressed in silver tears, celebrating everything we lost throughout the years. So return to this winter supper
Even if the dawn decides to pass me by, I will still be singing, I will still be alive. So come back to this winter supper in my trembling soul, where every fragile memory is burning faint and slow. I am calling through the widened night to carry you. Even if the world has changed, my heart remains true. I sing for love that couldn't find its way, for every word we didn't get to say. If I close my eyes, you sit again with me, and winter turns into a gentle melody. Snow keeps falling softly on this quiet town tonight. I finished this lonely meal beneath the fading light, and though the chair across from me is painfully bare, I whisper goodnight to the love that still stays there. Winter supper ends, but my heart keeps singing on, until the last cold breath of night is gone.